Hey YouTube, today we're looking at Microcenter's Inland Foldable Keyboard that will sizzle the crap out of us. They can also supposedly connect to our Windows devices, along with Apple and Android products. So let's check it out.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death!
So after $40 plus tax, I want to, number one, find out, can it game? Because that's always the real question. And number two, is this an easy and enjoyable product to use? Supposedly, if the box and manual are to be believed, you should be able to sync this to 3 different devices at one time. And something to make note, the USB Type-C cord that comes with it to charge the keyboard can only do one thing, charge. I tried using it to upload videos from my GoPro to my PC, only to discover that there's no data transfer with this cord. Okay, moment of truth. So I've been trying to get this cute little keyboard to connect to my freaking desktop for way too long now. I think it has something to do with not having an antenna hooked up, because I have this sinking suspicion that this is such low power on the Bluetooth that this won't actually connect to my desktop. I even tried it over here on my Windows 10 computer. Excuse the mess here. So we're gonna try it here again and see what the heck happens. Okay, you'll have to forgive me for shaky cam here as my daughter ran off with my tripod and I don't know what she did with it. So we're gonna go ahead and add a Bluetooth device. Alright, so over here on the side we need to hit function and then we also need to hit pairing. So if we do FN pairing, this light up here should now be flashing. And then if we come back up here to the desktop, go ahead and click on Bluetooth. Okay, there is an unknown device. We can try that. Okay, so I'm actually going to cancel this. Okay, so I got it to work just for like a few seconds last night, but it only worked once I moved the keyboard like right up against the back of the desktop, like back here. So that's why I slapped the borrowed antenna on here and ran it to the ports on the back for antenna stuff. So it's still not showing. So I'm gonna try something else. So I don't know how well this is gonna show up here on the GoPro, but if we go back down here and we do function BT2. Okay, it did connect. We got it connected somehow. I don't know what changed there, but that must change the bandwidth. So I'm curious now, if we go over here to my Windows 10 computer, and this will not be an OBS, so sorry everyone. But if we go ahead and add a Bluetooth device, and I go back to this, and I want to change this to I'm assuming BT means bandwidth, so we'll do function bandwidth 3. And then we'll come back over here to my Windows 10. Does it show up? It shows this unknown device again. I don't know if I'm going to click on that a second time. That might be something from one of the neighbors, perhaps. Maybe someone's trying to steal my network information out front. I don't know. Okay, so we'll close that for now. We'll go back over here to our Windows 10 computer. I'm going to switch this back. Let's see. Pairing. Okay, we are connected. All right, score, we're connected. So let's pull up just a notepad for right now. All right, here's our magic notepad. Let's see if we can actually type on this. No, nothing happens. Okay, so is my device still connected is my next question. It is supposedly connected. So if I go back down here to my device, this device now, and if I do function and then Windows, does that change anything? Still says it's connected. Okay, so I have no typing abilities. The mouse does not work, but I still do have typing abilities on my really crappy keyboard that is still full of dust. So I'm going to troubleshoot this for a little bit longer and see if we can actually get this keyboard, which according to the box should be able to connect to a Windows device, and also according to the clearly not that helpful of instructions. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure why, but this keyboard is now magically working up here. We are connected. I restarted my Windows 11 PC, and that seemed to be all we needed to do to make it work, because now I can just sit here and slam keys, and the whole thing seems to work absolutely fine. So, I don't know what that's about, but magically, after a long headache, this thing that I won't cuss out is now synced to my computer. So, after several hours of me using our foldable scissor keyboard from Inland Microcenter, I think it 100% failed both of my requirements. Number one, can it game? Well, kind of, I suppose. I was able to play Oblivion Remastered with the trackpad, but it didn't give me the best experience when I used it. If I switch over to using just the keyboard and my mouse, I got slightly better results. However, the V key is in a rather inconvenient location along the crease or joint of the keyboard. Number two, was it an easy and enjoyable product to use? Well, as you can see from the video, I had one heck of a time getting it to connect to my desktop PC. So while it might be nice for some, I had to give it an F in regards to usability on Windows. However, it's not all bad. I was easily able to get it to connect to my phone, and it made typing a whole heck of a lot easier. Assuming you were traveling and needed to send several large emails, this actually might be a pretty good product. Having a fully functional keyboard that can fit in your pocket or bag is kind of nice. Thanks, YouTube. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and you can find me on Twitch most Friday and Saturday evenings. Link in the video description.